Post-match by midfield coach Max Bailey. Very tough game, very tough loss today. What was the coaching group's message post-game?
Mostly around our ill discipline, probably. So we ended up conceding 9 goals from free kicks, which they go on to score 13 goals, and that's a big chunk of it. So pretty disappointing, particularly as the messaging throughout the game was about that we couldn't really adhere to that. And then the last bit's probably around us not playing our way. So particularly when we had the footy, we ended up giving it straight back to them a lot of the time and not being able to score ourselves.
Port are always a very difficult side to play. We found that out earlier in the year. So with the finals like intensity, it was no surprise. Is that a good thing to have on the eve of a final series, this exposure?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, it was a cracking day, the weather-wise, and then, as you say, a pretty heated contest coming up against them when it's their captain's 200th game as well. So it's always a good thing being in those sort of games, but we're just disappointed the way we went about it most of the day. So maybe a good thing, but I guess time will tell.
And then lastly, we spoke to Connor O'Sullivan, made his senior return today. Not a bad day. How do you think he went, and how closely have you worked with him?
Bits and pieces throughout my time at Box Hill, and I think the great thing about Connor is he's a real self-starter. So he's pretty driven in himself to get the best out of himself, and he's done that through pre-season, through the games in the Development League. Saw his game as a really strong one. He's finished with 22 touches and 6 clearances, which is pretty handy for a ruckman. Probably didn't get the most out of his ruck work as we would have hoped, but that's going to be some good work for him to be doing going on, and hopefully he gets a few more chances.